Hey guys, Xbox Games here. Check it out. You know, with a Toy Fair 2019 wrapping up a few weeks ago, we got a great insight on, some of the new Star Wars Lego sets that are coming out, as well with a couple other sets. I'm primarily going to focus on the newer sets here, supposed to be coming out in spring, so maybe a couple more months. As you guys can see here, I mean, we got Major Voyager's TIE Fighter. This is going to be kit 75240. Going to be right around 500 pieces or so. Man, this thing is awesome. I love the color of it. I love it when they add color and it's not just straight black, right? So we got the red and black, always a good tone, very similar to like kind of the Ninjago sets that I like. This is the front of the box, of course. We got the kind of the rear of the box here. It looks awesome, and just looking at it, you can see it's going to be coming with 4 figures, which is totally cool. And then, of course, here you go is the actual kind of set itself, which looks even better. I mean, man, I am super pumped for this particular set itself. I think it's going to be a great addition to a lot of the Star Wars sets that that you guys have out there. Here is another view. This view, of course, is going to be just the same set, but just a tilted angle there. Still an awesome set, right around 500 pieces, a medium-sized set. Supposedly it's going to be around $50, but again, could be more, could be less. I still think this is a cool set. Let's check out another one here. So here we go with another one. This is going to be Action Battle Hoth Generator Attack Kit 75239, 240 pieces. It says it's supposed to retail for about $30. Now, this is an iconic scene, in the movies if you guys haven't seen it. But what is sort of cool and unique here is, check those out. I mean, you have kind of these little hit boxes to where each person, what it looks like, is going to have kind of these small rocket flingers with some kind of, I don't know if it's going to be like a hard plastic or what on the tips, and you get the fire, and if you hit the little target, right, the person goes flying, things goes flying off, and I think that's awesome. The back of the box is just as cool. I mean, it kind of shows you, here are the actual kits themselves. It looks like each person's going to get 2 little rockets, and then, of course, you can see here kind of, an example of how these things are used, and you're going to notice that this kind of rocket shooting is kind of paramount through some of the additional sets I'm going to show, where they have these rockets that shoot and hit something, and then if it hits, it kind of, flies off or, goes at a different angle, acting like it's blown up. So I think this is a cool little kit. Definitely, I mean, for $29, not bad, with some cool little shoot 'em technology here. Now with this kit, we go back to Endor. This is going to be kit, of course, 75238, Action Battle Endor Assault. And again, you guys can kind of see the theme here, right? This is kind of, 2 little small sets. Each person gets a little rocket flinger, and then, of course, you kind of shoot at the particular targets, and when you hit it, something goes flying off or jumping off. This is supposedly going to be the front of the box, but again, they're probably going to tweak it or change it or something like that. But I still like it, one, because, of course, yeah, that little speeder bike, I mean, how can you go wrong? And you get a little Ewok. Here, of course, is going to be the back of the box, very similar to the previous one that we looked at. You got the 2 little small sets. Each person, right, is going to get, 2 rockets, supposedly, or 3 rockets each. And then, of course, here's kind of the action where, you hit the little thing, and you can see the little speeder bike guy flying off to the side. I think these things are going to be awesome, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. Again, you can see, right, the arrow hits it, and he goes, flying off the side. So another little cool kit. Typically, it's supposed to retail, again, $29.99. Could be more, could be less. Still a kit that I'm very excited about. And this is one I have been pumped for, of course. This is going to be kit 75241. It is 504 pieces, but it's going to go, MSRP says, about $60, $59.99. Action Battle Echo Base Defense. Again, it's following that same kind of line of, you have these small little kits, you shoot your rockets at them, and, right, you make them blow up or move or something like that. And I think, again, that is awesome, because that's typically what you do, right, with your Legos. You kind of fire at your own little base and do that. You can see here, it's almost about the same pieces as the previous set, but it's about $20 more, probably because they're adding a lot more figures here. So it looks like in this particular set, you get 6 minifigures if you count the particular droid. I don't know if you count that. I count it. But, of course, the back of the box looks very similar to the previous boxes, where it kind of shows you the actual kits themselves. Again, looks like you get about 4 of the little rockets, or I'm not sure if it's 6 if they count 2 in the thing, but it looks like you get 2 apiece. And, of course, you could see the actual kind of example where the people have the thing set up, the little kit set up, and people are shooting the blues and the reds to the other targets, right? It doesn't matter which target you hit, you can go for them all if you want to. And of course, here is a nice close-up of kind of the blue side. I am really pumped about this particular set, just again for the sheer fact that, man, you get these rockets and you get, kind of the classic battle scenes. Now, of course, the final kit that we have here, or the final one that I want to show, it's going to be the Black AceTIE Interceptor, kit number 75242. It's going to be around 400 pieces, and again, MSRP is $39.99. Again, could be more, could be less. I'm not as excited about this one as I am the previous one, just because it has kind of that shoot 'em blow up kind of functionality. And of course, you know, the Red Fighter is something on another level. But still, I wanted to show this because, again, it is a cool kit. Comes with 3 minifigures, and again, you know, for about 40 bucks, not too bad. So of course, the back of the box looks just as sweet. Kind of gives you an idea of kind of from a back view. It looks way different from the back than it does the front. I almost thought it was almost 2 different kits. I had to look at the part number there, or the kit number. Anyways, guys, these are my kind of, you know, cool reviews for some of the new Star Wars set stuff coming up, hopefully in the next couple months. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys have your own favorite, or if there's, you know, sets that you guys are excited about. Leave it in the comments. Definitely subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Thanks again.